Hi, this is Stephen Hickey, and I'm about to take a hard drive apart, and I thought, well, why don't I show you how to do that? And it's very important to do that. So when you're getting rid of your old computer, any confidential information on your hard drive is not going to get in the wrong people's hands. So here I have a hard drive sitting on my desk, and as you can see here, I've taken all the screws out. So here you got the electronic board, which doesn't really matter, and this is what a hard drive looks like in the side of your computer. And you can see this is from Western Digital, and it was made on June 25th 2000. And you can see I've taken all the screws, and you'll see that this little plastic here was over top of the screws, this screw here and this screw here, so it was unable for me to take it off. And then I felt around there and I found the screw. So then you just take this thing off, and voila, there is your inside of your hard drive, what it looks like. And all your information is stored on this rotating disc. Pretty amazing mechanics if you think about it. It just all comes through this little needle, like a record player needle, which goes back and forth, programming your hard drive. And this is where you get access to all the information off your hard drive. And I'm just gonna have a little seat here, put my camera down, and I'm going to take the... Oh, you have to have a special screwdriver set to take this apart. If you don't, you're not going to get into it. It's just not going to happen for you. So, I always have been into computers and stuff like that, so I have just about every tool that I need to take things apart. And there you go. I found the proper one that I need. Just slide this on here. You hold on to the big part of the disc, and you take the screw out, and then the other screw, and here there's 4 screws you got to take out. So we'll just whip those out. A little bit of elbow grease, and voila, here you go. That comes off. This is a better view for you. Then this comes off. So there you go. That thing right there. Yeah, it's a mirror. You can see me in the camera. Okay, so that thing right there, the disc, holds all the information. And as you can see down on the computer, or the hard drive, just slide that off. We have another one. So we want to get that out of there. So what we're going to do is dump it upside down, and this one's a little bit more tricky because it's got that in there. So pull out your screwdriver. Of course, you got to change your bit to a bigger one. And these bits they look very similar to a star, but they got a few more X's to them, or little points to them. The Phillips, I mean, but they got more points to them. So your average screwdriver is not going to take this stuff off. It's just not going to happen for you. So here we've got all the screws out, and this guy wants to be a little bit finicky. You know, you don't have to baby this thing when you're taking it apart. I think this is spring-loaded. So, well, you know what that is? That is the huge magnet. You check that out. That is the magnet that draws all the information from your computer, which then in return puts it on this disc. Okay? Because that was hard to get out of, well, not that hard, but you had to reef on it a little bit. And So I just move that out of the way and take this out of the way and get your hands in there. Have some fun. Don't worry about getting dirty. There's really nothing to get dirty here. But anyways, so here you got it. Your 2 discs that come out of your hard drive. What you want to do with them, you want to destroy them. What I do with them, I take very heavy pliers, like metal cutters, and I will cut this up into shreds. And I'm just gonna turn the camera off for a moment, go get my or maybe I can pause this. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about pausing. What I'll do is I'll just turn the camera off for now, and I'll be back, and I'll attach the back part of the video as I'm cutting it up, and I'll show you how that works. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm back, and I got my cutters. You see, now we're gonna turn the camera around, and we're gonna go down after that hard drive. And okay, here we go. Remember, we were taking the hard drive apart, and I'm just going to set the camera down on the desk so I can accomplish this, and you can see it on the video. And this is how this works. Ooh, yes. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Just getting in there and ripping that metal all to shreds. And you see, all I do is just cut it up. This way, you never know where your information's going these days, and you just don't want people getting into your, well, getting confidential information. If you had some on this hard drive, whenever you erase something on a hard drive, it never really goes away. There's programs out there that can unscramble your deleting from your recycle bin, which then in return you can get access to all the information. So when you're deleting information on your computer, it's deleting it in front of you, but it's not deleting it out of the registry, and it leaves bits and pieces on your hard drive. And yeah, this isn't working too bad. Just about done this one. Your hand can get a little bit sore, as mine's getting sore cutting this disc up, because it is thick metal. So if you're not used to using those kind of muscles in your wrist, you will probably have to stop and rest your hand. Okay, so this is disc number 2. Hey, there I am. So we're gonna cut this one up. Now this wasn't my hard drive, this is my aunt's hard drive, and she asked me to get rid of it for her, and I said I would. So she wasn't quite sure how to do it. She was gonna take a hammer to it, and a hammer just won't cut it. A hammer, all the hammer does is just, it's gonna bend the front of the casing that I'm showing you right now, which is very hard metal, and it's not really, it protects it. So the only way to get the stuff from preventing people to getting access to your information, I got this stuff just flying all over my office, is you really got to cut it up just like you are watching right here, right now. So just about done this one, and then wrap it up in a bag and toss it in your friendly garbage can, or recycle it in the metal bin. Whatever you choose to do will be just fine. So now you see all the little pieces of the hard drive just sitting there. Nobody can use this anymore. It's done. It's useless. So anyways, there is your hard drive falling apart. Now, the good thing about it is if you need a magnet, see how this sucks right there? There, you have a magnet. Okay, this is Stephen Hickey, and I appreciate you taking the time out to watch this video on how to remove the hard drive guts and how to cut it up so nobody gets your confidential information. Okay, appreciate your time, and this is it for this video.